As of today, Russia keeps status of global leader in development of nuclear technologies. Not only is the sole country in the world that has nuclear power plant construction technologies, but also technologies for production of nuclear fuel, waste disposal, production of isotopes, construction of research reactors, various types, and even is the only country in the world that has closed cycle technologies and construction of industrial fast neutron reactors. In fact, nuclear technologies are not just some tiny scientific field. It's a huge, wide industry that incorporates science, medicine, construction, and many more crucial areas, many of them developing and already working in Russia. Construction of nuclear power plants, centers of nuclear medicine, scientific facilities like Nika Collider, Tokamak T15MD, and others. These competencies are in a huge demand around the globe. First of all, construction of nuclear power plants around the globe. Today, Russia building 9 nuclear power plants in the world. Akuyu in Turkey, Belarusian in East Belarus, EL-DABAA in Egypt, Kudankulam in India, Paksh-2 in Hungary, Rupur in Bangladesh, Tianwan in China, Hankivi-1 in Finland, and Bushar in Iran. Some power units already working, 4 at Tianwan, 2 at Kudankulam, and 1 in Bushar. Already signed contracts for construction of nuclear power plants in Nigeria, Uzbekistan, and China. By the way, Tianwan nuclear power plant is not even huge, it is pretty enormous. At the beginning it was planned to build 6 power units, which is already a lot, but in 2018 Chinese authorities decided to add additional 2, 8 in overall. Agreement for construction of those additional 2 already been signed with Russia. Apart from constructions of nuclear power plants, Russia also supplies fuel for them, holding 70% of the world nuclear fuel market. Secondly, export of isotopes. Russia has a lot of working reactors that produces them. Isotopes necessary in many fields, but the most important, medicine. One of the world's largest isotope production centers, Research Institute of Atomic Reactors, located in Dmitrovgrad. Institute produces around 30 types of isotopes, many of whom goes to worldwide export. Currently, Russia is one of the global leaders in production of such isotopes as molybdenum 99, iodine 131, iodine 125, samarium 153, lutetium 177 that are crucial for treatment and diagnosis of cancer. Isotopes are also used in diagnosis and even for sanitizing medical equipment, allowing silicon and pasteurizing food. Thirdly, export of Russian-made scientific equipment. Russia takes part in most of international scientific projects and is one of the main suppliers of the equipment for them. Most famous of them, thermonuclear reactor ITER, with 18 Russian companies being a part of it. Besides, Russia produces superconducting materials, strands, cables, large superconducting magnets, plasma heating geotrons, high current vacuum switches, laser systems, cryogenic equipment, and many more. Russians also work on such large projects as CERN, the heavy-duty magnets that underpin the particle accelerator, were mostly made in Russia. More than 700 Russian high-class technicians worked and keep working in making the LHC. Besides, other domestic enterprises have completed orders for CERN for a total $120 million. Also, Russia has 27% share in the construction of XFEL. In general, the installation itself implemented on the principles first discovered in our country by Soviet scientists. Our country also was one of the key suppliers of the equipment to that site. For example, XFEL, cryogenic and vacuum systems, and other equipment. For FAIR, European Center for Iron and Antiproton Research, Russia is the main supplier of equipment and also is the co-owner of Complex with 20% share in it. Apart from that, Russia is manufacturer of various equipment, including those based on nuclear technologies for spacecrafts in different countries. For example, Russia produces and exports radionuclide thermal power supply units for Chinese lunar program. According to Russian nuclear giant Rosatom, total value of the portfolio of foreign orders for a 10-year period at the end of 2017 exceeded $133 billion, and Russia is not going to give up its position as a global leader in nuclear technologies. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell.